Can any of you hear me?
What's up, Sergeant?
Where are you? You there? Have you seen my squad?
I don't know what you mean.
We were all on the little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canarthy's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad.
Did they survive the hurricane?
I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edalus, Onglon, and Nistel. 2 of us can cover more ground.
I'll help find your squad.
I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us, but hurricanes are another matter. I fear my squad is banged up worse than I am.
Okay, what can I do about their wounds?
Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it glow juice. The wreck scattered bottles across the beach must be what brought out the aelids.
Aelids? What do you mean?
Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger. I've heard their cries up and down the beach since I came to. Their sweet tooth is bigger than their walnut brains. I saw one of the stupid things swallow a whole bottle of blow juice.
If I see any, I bring torchbug treacle to your squad.
Good luck. Do me a favor. If you find them before I do, tell them the ocean hasn't killed me yet.
As I said, I'm going to try to do each quest, but it's almost impossible, because if I run past a quest like that and not pick it up, then I'll probably forget to grab it later, so it's not going to work out quite as I wanted to. But we got more stuff, dark magic. See, the leveling is a little odd to me in a way. It's like all of a sudden I'm just getting stuff, or I don't even really know why sometimes. One thing, I mean, I picked up a quest, so I got XP for picking up a quest? I guess so. Alright, so we gotta find some glow juice. This torch bug treacle thing. And this is actually probably the best one to do first. The one that we just got from her, because they're all just sitting around the beach here, these guys. So here's one of them.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet?
Sergeant Furion sent me to find you.
Alive? Good. That's good. Wave smashed me against the ship. Cracked a few ribs. Not the best feeling.
Sergeant Furion said this torch bud treacle would help.
Tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it knits my ribs, I'll drink the whole bottle.
Alright.
Good. I'll find Sergeant Furion. Go. Get them back safe.
I will do that. She said how they were swallowing the torchbug stuff, the glow juice. So if you kill these guys, you'll get some from them too. So now that we have a lightning staff, it says of frost, so it's still a lightning staff, but it does additional frost damage, I guess. Our main skill that we are pretty much using here, our shock, or our touch, what's it called? Destructive touch or something? Destructive touch. If you have a fire rod, it causes knockback, a frost one freezes them in place, and a shock one causes disorient for a couple seconds. So before, when I used the ice one, it kind of made a ring of ice around them so they would stand still. Now it's just kind of knocking them back for a second. Still good. I kind of like the frost one though, just because it gives you that ability to give yourself a couple more seconds, even though shock seems to do it too a little bit. Another chest, and nobody cares except me. Oh, it's impossible. Damn it. I still wonder why they're impossible.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm. Give me some good news.
Sergeant Furion sent me to find
I
you.
saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could, but it tore the skin off my palms. If I can't hold a weapon, I'm useless to my squad. Do you have any bandages? I lost my kit to the sea.
This torchbug treacle might help.
Hello, Juice. Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft Spleen Shanker, I'll push through the beach and find Sergeant Furion. How about you?
I'll find the rest of your
Hope
squad.
they appreciate their good fortune when you find them. I can get inland after I rest. Fight with purpose.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so we got one more to find. Sip of stamina, maple ice staff. Same thing we have, but a straight up ice one. But without the frost charge. We'll keep this one. Let's get some more of this stuff, because there's one more that we gotta find. Onglorn, he's straight ahead here. Love how you could tell that people are looking at their maps, because you can actually see them do it. It's kind of cool.
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you came by. Have you seen any other Marines along the beach?
Sergeant Furion sent me to find you.
She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. If I don't put too much weight on it, I can manage a good hobble.
And then we got this stuff.
Glow juice? By the gods, it just might. Soon as I can stand on my own, I'll head inland.
Okay.
Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know Sergeant Furion and the rest of the squad are all right. I think he said something about looking for shelter in a nearby cave, but I was still coughing up sand.
Okay, so now we got there's some iron ore. So now we gotta head to the cave. Look at our journal. We can actually hit T and just skip on the top right your quests like this, if you wanted to. So go to the cave. We can highlight that. It's this way. So we'll try to finish a little bit off of this quest here. I love that. God, I love that skill. The one that blows them up once they hit 20% health. It's like a little freaking trap almost, like a little time bomb you put on them. Two of them though. Should be okay. But let's just keep going. This guy's getting some wood. We gotta find some jute. I haven't seen much. I've been looking around a little bit, but I haven't seen too much of it. There's usually an iron ore right here. They're always in the same spots, these things. So once you know where they're at and you go back to an area, you can always head over to where you know they are and grab them. And there's a chest here. And this one we should be able to get. Master. Uh-oh. That means... Oh, yeah, see? Wow, we gotta be good to get this one. Alright. Oh, I can't get it again? Oh, we must wait a few seconds. Let's try again. Damn it. Oh, wow. It's like right... Oh, no. Are we breaking these locks? Probably. Damn it. I gotta get this one. I never opened a master one. Nice, got it. What's in here? Something good, come on. Ah, nothing that great, huh, for all that? Another maple lightning staff of shock. Well, it's the same thing we got. It has another ability, defending, which we can learn, and eventually we can research it. And it's basically a lightning staff with shock instead of frost damage. It doesn't suck for the our level, but I was hoping we get maybe a really nice item for a master one. Okay, so we gotta head in here. Plus, we wasted a lot of lockpicks. We got 3 left. Now, there's a big-ass snake in here. That I know. And I don't know if it'll be in here if they killed it. So a big snake ends up spawning right here. Let's grab this rune. Ooh, nice. That's a hell of a, that's a nice one to grab. Artifact rune. Wow, that's a good good drop, I guess you'd call it. This doesn't look good, huh? Tied to a bloodstained post is the body of a wood elf marine. He appears to have died recently. The armor bears the insignia of an Eldmeri Dominion Marine Lieutenant. His corpse is soaked in blood as if many shallow cuts. Greenish foam mingles with the smeared blood. The cuts on the lieutenant's body form strange but repetitive patterns. His blood was smeared across the uncut portions of skin to create wave-like symbols. The exact cause of his death is unclear. Alright, so that's the guy we're supposed to find for him. I guess we could wait to see if that snake jumps up in here. But we don't really need to kill it. But it is kind of cool looking, actually. Where's a book? Talks about the giant snake in here. Saying to run. I think it's only a level 4 creature, though. You got these little snakes. That doesn't give us anything good, though. Depends on just how long ago it was killed, for I guess, for how when it's gonna come back. Come on, snake. Alright, I waited a little bit, and here's our snake. Giant snake, level 4. Let's take him out. Nice, got to level up on our destruction staff. Got 61 experience for it. Our mage's fury went up to 4. The only place I've seen that snake is in this cave. Because I haven't played this game enough to have seen enough of it, but I haven't seen him in any other places I've been, so that's why I wanted to go after him. Alright, so we found your general dead. Sorry. Or your captain.
Turns out
whatever.
my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him?
I found his body in the cave. Someone killed him.
What do you mean?
It looked like he was killed in some kind of ritual.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death? What else was in that cave?
Lots of bones, candles, and snakes. Also wooden posts.
Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
What are you gonna do?
We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around.
I'll warn him.
Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
Alright. Did we get the glow juice or what? Usually we click yes or click, you know, to pick it up. There's some more Antolin Loma. Node Harvester. Achievement unlocked. I was trying to kill that thing and it wasn't like working. I kept trying to hit the 3 button, the 3 key to do my... Oh shit. What's up, buddy? Oh, damn, yeah. That dude. I level up. Alright, so we gotta head to the ship she was talking about. That she saw. We did level though, so let's go to our character. Let's put some more points in our magicka. So we can give us a little bit more spell abilities. So our destruction staff right now is at 5, our dark magic is at 4, our storm column is at 5. We haven't put any points in Daedric summoning. We could put points in our armor, so it gives us a little bit more boost to our magicka per piece of light armor equipped. Current boost is 1%. Oh, I forgot we got all that armor I made. Let's put that on. So we got homespun stuff, right? This is all the stuff I made. Even though we get more health with the chest armor, let's put the stuff on I made, because, I don't know, I want to. So this gives us more armor, plus a different look. Okay, homespun shoes, created by Red Dog. Homespun hat, homespun gloves, and breeches. So that jumps our armor up, I'm sure, to a decent level for who we are at 123 now. Alright, we're all ready to go. Let's get back to our... So now we can get a 5% reduction to spell cost because we have 5 pieces of armor equipped. There's actually 2 more I think that we could equip. And once we make the belts and the shoulders, we'll have, so you can have up to 7 pieces of armor equipped, so we can get up to a 7% reduction to our cost for spells. That's pretty nice. And then eventually we can get that for magicka regeneration once we get to level 6 in light armor. Then we have spell resistance, then we have crit damage bonus for spells, and then we have ignoring spell resistance of enemies. All that goes up with our armor, so that's a pretty good thing to have. We could also do Wall of Elements. Tri-focus. The thing about this game is there's so much. We can even work on all our craft. There's so much stuff to level up. Like we could do Keen Eye so we can see cloth in the world easier. Once we're 20 meters away it lights up. It's actually pretty useful. I think we should keep going right now on our fighting stuff, so. I've never used Encase yet. 100 magicka for 1 spell? Wow. Mobilizes enemies in front of you for 4.5 seconds. That's pretty expensive. Tri-focus gives us frost snares enemies, heavy attack, shock does splash damage, fire causes crit strike rating, increases our crit strike rating with destruction spells.
Still need more supplies.
Wall of Elements is actually pretty good too. Based on the staff we have, there's a lot of good stuff here. Let's do Tri-focus. We really want to work on my staff because that's our main goal with this character. Not our main goal, but that's what the Altmen are really good at, is the bonus to level up their staff faster. So they're destructive staffs. So we have our lightning staff on. Is that the best one we can do? We have an ice staff at 11. We have another ice staff at 11. Let's put that one on. It doesn't have a bonus, but that should give us the ability to snare an enemy for 3.5 seconds on a heavy attack. So we can heavy attack them first, snare them, and then we can start hitting them with other stuff. I think that'll work out pretty good. Alright, so here's the ship that we need to get to. So we can talk to Quartermaster.
You want a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway? State your business with the crew of the Prowler.
Dominion Marine was killed in a nearby cave.
The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave?
He was murdered in some kind of ritual. His squad needs reinforcements.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo in shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk?
I'm sure they'll help where they can.
And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate a replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage.
Alright.
Oh, and our Sunsighter. Must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can.
Alright.
Sure, talking's easier than working.
That's enough. I don't care about all the other stuff. So we can talk to her about it.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck.
Oh, he promised reinforcements when their ship's
You show
repaired.
that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do.
Okay, so, we can tell them to
Edalus
do
is the
it.
best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him out to look for a helmsman's wheel.
If it's a red like this, that means there's a choice that you can make. So we can either send Edalus out to find it, or we can find it ourselves.
Suit yourself. Anything else we can do? Onglorn is our best.
I'm just gonna
chap, and
find
it's
it.
your
I'm
way.
gonna do everything by
What else
myself.
needs doing? Nustellis is good. All right. What else? All right. I appreciate it.
I don't know what matters. I don't know if it's just a way to make it faster, if you actually do it yourself, or have them do it, or if the reward gets different. I really don't know, but it actually doesn't take long to just do it yourself. So let's patch the leaks first. It's inside the ship. Plus we want to go out here because there should be a shard out here in one of these areas. Plus we can always look for bookcases. I'm all about the bookcases. Like I said before, you can get abilities from bookcases. There we go, medium armor increased to 2. That doesn't really help our character specifically, but still. Alright, so we fix that leak. We'll move on. Nickel, that's useful for crafting. Bookshelf. Ooh, a rat mouth. Rat mouth? Rat myth recipe. So, we learned how to make another type of food. And here's the other leak. Alright. So we patched all that up. So now we can head out to the islands and we could find a helmsman's wheel, and we need to get a Sunsighter from the Sea Vipers. Some maple. Let's get the Sunsighter first. You know, I don't know if we can get them from these Sea Vipers. Alicia Keys is playing? There's Sea Vipers out here you can kill. I wonder if they drop the stuff or not. Or if you have to kill the ones where it's kind of telling you to kill them. And Crystal Shard is the shit. That is some... There it is. You can just kill these guys. Sunsighter, that's what we need. Now we need to get the Helmsman's Wheel. And there is our shard, right there. That is out in this area, so... These guys took care of everybody here, so here's our Helmsman's Wheel. And we'll grab our shard, which actually should give us a new ability. So this should be our third sky shard. Yep, got us a new ability, a new skill point. Sweet! So now we can head back to the quartermaster and tell him everything's done as we swim very slow. The Argonians actually have an ability you can get so you can swim faster. I don't know how really useful it's going to be. I don't know how much swimming's in the game, but they do have one. This thing is just it kicks their ass and it knocks them back. So it's pretty awesome. Isn't this a frost? It's an ice staff. So why isn't it... I picked that focus. Snares enemies for 30% for 3.5 seconds. I guess it snares them, so maybe that just makes them run slower. I thought it actually stopped them, like it, yeah, snare I guess would be they just move slower, not that they actually get frozen in place. That's okay, it's still good.
That was fast. Alright, there's room on the Prowler for your marine friends, as long as they work for their meals.
You promised reinforcements.
I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call.
Alright, then what does your captain
Something
say?
you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
Goodbye. A Lannister always pays their debts. Alright, Captain Jimala.
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it.
What do you mean?
Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing.
What happened to your crew?
Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale.
What happened to her?
The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangui recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
Okay, so we gotta find Mustangui below deck. She should be right up here.
The Sea Vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane!
Another hurricane? What do you mean?
Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the Sea Vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things.
What have they done?
Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island.
So they created the storm.
Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The Sea Vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the Sea Vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow.
Why would the Sea Viper's wrist glow?
The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bombs, but I couldn't find any more. So I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
Alright, I'll go take care of it. Ooh, the dark meat beer recipe. Who doesn't want that? You learn how to make dark meat beer. Got some Sam Adams in there, maybe? Alright, so we got to stop them from creating this hurricane. There we go. So let's head over there and work on this one. So we got the only other stone out here. There's 5 or 6 on this area, this island, or this zone. gotta get up here and free these guys. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The other dude popped up. He was not there before. This could be bad. It actually looks like they don't... Oh shit. I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Run! Do they not come in the water? That dude popped up out of nowhere. They don't come in the water. They're sea vipers. And they don't go in the sea. That just saved my ass. I don't think I'm strong enough yet to take two of these dudes on at once. I was attacking that one, and then I moved my camera, but it still shot it behind me because it must... I see the closest one to hit. That was kind of odd. Man, I got lucky. There's only one here. I'll take this one. Canari's Roost Treasure Map 4. What? And a lodestone. Nice. That's the quest item. Let's get a little bit away from there. Oh, there's another one guy right there. Shit. How did he not come back? I just got something called Renowned or something. Whoa! He just warped. That was crazy. He warped right up to me. We gotta get on that ship. Okay, what is this treasure map? That's what I want to know. Huh. There's a boat, there's a tree, and apparently there's a treasure. Is that this boat? There's some rocks. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to try to find that. Oh dude, chill out, man. Do I look like a sea viper to you? Water skin. You can collect some natural water would help make potions. Pork soup recipe, nice. Another robe. We're just finding recipes all over the place. Who doesn't want some pork soup? I'm gonna try to find out where this treasure is. That looks like, to me, that kind of looks like to me this end here, maybe? Where's the big tree? Maybe not. Yeah, there's stuff there. Maybe it's on the other side. I don't see like the real big tree that it was kind of showing off. What's over there? Oh, there's another chest. Can we get up to this chest without those guys seeing me? It's an advanced chest. Nice. Another lockpick, iron sword of shock. Here's where we gotta go for our quest. There's definitely gotta be that treasure thing's gotta open. And here's a potency room. There's just stuff everywhere, man. It's crazy. And a wormwood for alchemy. Might as well eat that real quick before I forget, so we can learn what it is, because we haven't done that one yet. Weapon crit. so let's head up here. And we gotta try to save these guys. I don't see any enemies up here. Alright, so we saved him. Now we gotta head on the other side to save the other guy. And that should stop this storm. Maybe be able to see a little better, try to get that treasure.
They won't kill me today.
Nice. Return to Captain Jumla at the Prowler, and the storm dissipates. So now we gotta work on this again. I'm just, you know, it depends what boat this is referring to. No, I don't want to destroy that. No. What boat is this referring to? It's gotta be this one. That's the boat. It's gotta be a large tree, and this is the boat over on the other side. But here's this water. Boat. Large. I don't know what that is. Large tree and a large rock. Two large rock formations, it looks like. There's a large rock formation. Who's this? Jyklos? Is this a bad guy? What is it? Like a named bad guy? Let's take him out. Maybe. Alright, maybe not. This guy is not that easy. Is he like an elite or something? He must be like an elite. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Thank you. Nice! Work, you. Dude, come here. Let me... No, I want to say thanks. Oh, I don't get dick for killing him. I see, now I'm going to be addicted to try to find this stupid treasure. Okay, so I kept looking around, and I don't think this is... I guess it says Canari's Roost 4, so it doesn't technically have to be this exact area. I thought maybe since it was over here, this is where the actual treasure chest is going to be. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Nice. That was pretty awesome. So there's rocks all over the place here. So I'm thinking that might be that. If that's the boat that is on the map. And there's a couple more rocks. Could be anything here. There's a lot of bad guys like right around me right here. I want to think that's probably it. One big tree by those rocks, and then you go down to the right, maybe? And there's a few smaller trees, like down there. I'm going to hope that that's it. Because if I have this thing, I want to find it. And I want to find it now because I don't see myself, we're not going to come back here later. Ah, shoot. There's really only 2 boats out here. This is the one that's got the sails. There's the large rocks. And then down to the right. Oh shit. Okay, so I couldn't help it. I looked it up, and apparently the treasure map for number 4 is nowhere even near where I'm at. I kept seeing ships here. I'm like, it's got to be by the ships. But apparently this treasure map is located way up here somewhere. Which is in a completely different area than we're at. So we're not going to worry about that now. Eventually we'll get there. So let's head back to the boat, and we'll probably end this video once we turn in this quest. We've done quite a bit of stuff here, so made some progress. These are going to be long videos, kind of like my Star Wars The Old Republic videos, which lasted anywhere from 45 minutes to a good hour. I know people tend to like shorter videos, but just a game like this is so big. If I was going to do 10-minute videos or 15-minute videos, like nothing would ever happen. It would be 10 minutes of me running somewhere. So, and then it's like video over, so it wasn't point, or I could just cut it, I guess, but the joy of these games to me, at least, is seeing the world and just looking around and taking it all in, and so that's what I'm kind of doing with this stuff, I hope, a little bit.
Sur and Werkwild returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank.
Yes, I stopped the ritual and freed your crewmen.
Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew. They're welcome aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
Well, thank you. So we get a broadhead shield, which really doesn't help us. But it's okay. 170 gold, complete quest. And we get level 5. Nice. So we completed the Shattered Shoals area. So we level up. What else happened here? We get any other bonuses? Getting the skill point, of course. Destruction staff went up to 6. Dark magic increased to 6. We can morph our Mage's Fury spell. That's awesome. And we can morph our Destructive Touch spell. That's awesome. Alright, so let's add some more mana to our character. So by morphin is we can take destructive touch, which is now maxed out at level 4 here, and we can morph it so it does something else bonus. So we click here. I think we can only morph it one time. I'm not sure on that, but I think so. So if we select this one, we get an additional elemental effects. So fire touch causes knockback and stun instead of just knockback. Frost touch causes a deeper freeze, and shock touch causes disorient and chance to be thrown off balance. So that's the bonus to this thing. The other one here is that we have increased range with it, meaning that we can use it from farther back. I think... Okay, well, so we have that option. We have 2 skill points, actually. We can also morph in our Storm Call and Mage's Fury, which is one of my favorites. And we can do more damage with the Explosion, or we can restore Magicka with the Killing Blow. 41 Magicka, that's pretty good. The thing only costs 50. So it's almost paying for itself. I kind of like that. I like the mana restoration. I kind of thinking of grabbing one of the Daedric summoning ones too, just so I can start leveling it up a little bit. I don't want to spread myself too thin on these. I was planning on maybe going down the Storm. Definitely going down Destruction Staff, but going down Storm, Calling, maybe Dark Magic because of the stuns and stuff. But Daedric Summoning would be kind of cool to have familiars, and we could summon in creatures to help fight for us, especially if I'm going to go kind of solo route a little bit here. For the most part, having that creature to help you, I think, would be important. Why don't we grab one of the familiars from the summoning, just to have that one starting to level up as well. Then I could decide what I want to do. And then we're going to upgrade one of these. We can do that one where we get mana back, or we can do our destructive staff. We can morph it into... I kind of like the... I only really use this from close up anyway, so... I have my other spells for farther range. So I think the one with the added elemental effects might be nicer. I think, I don't know. But let's go with the one for now where we get the mana back. I kind of like that one. So we morph this into Endless Fury. Now I'm not sure if this can be morphed again. Or really not. But I guess we'll find out someday. So, alright, we're going to end here. So as you see in the map, the Shattered Shoals area, this thing is white now, which means that you've stopped the Sea Viper ritual. So on the map, a lot of times if there's a dark gray type, a darker thing like the Temple of the Dark Moon here, once you get through an area, I believe it usually seems like it turns white, meaning that you've kind of completed the quest for that general area. So that's kind of how that works, I believe, too. So, alright, that's good for now. We're going to stop here. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you later.